Check, check. Check. And we are just about ready to go here. And good evening from the sports stable in Superior, Colorado. This is Colorado Prep Hockey League Tier 1 playoffs. Tonight's matchup between the Regis Jesuit Raiders versus the Valor Christian Eagles is a repeat of the CHSA 5A semifinal played just 15 days ago. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions and would like to welcome both our Regis families as well as our Valor families to this tonight's telecast. The two heavyweight perennial contenders battled to a 2-2 tie in regulation 15 days ago, but in overtime, once again, it was Evan Payos who proved to be the difference maker, scoring a clutch, unassisted overtime winner. Tonight, will it be a repeat or will Regis have redemption? The winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow versus either Fort Collins or Ralston Valley, who play after this on the opposite side of the rink here at the sports stable. So we welcome everybody to this telecast, and we should tell you, let's give you some of the starting lineups for the Regis Jesuit Raiders. In goal is going to be Gage Bussey. Bussey comes in with a 2.09 goals against average and a 929 save percentage. That was his stats for the CPHL shortened season. At forward is number 14, Dylan Thompson. Number 7 is Brody Sanis. 15 is Carter Lutz. 12 is Nicholas Bowers. 10 is Max Myhill. Robbie Dembeck is number 5. Number 2 is Jacob Zeno. Number 27 is Caden Balatbat. Number 28 is Andrew Gleason. 11 is Sean Holloway. Carter Schick is 8. On the blue line, Ben Romero is number 13, Blake Bridges 6, Danny Benz 24, Brian Williams is 22, Sergio Padilla is number 9, and Charlie Throckmorton is number 17. For the Valor Christian Eagles, Jace Ruth will be back in cage this evening. Cooper Robinson spelled him last night. He's backing him up. And I should mention Logan Zlot backs up Gage Bussey. Number 34 is Ryder Price, Evan Payos 9, Blake Rollison 21. Second line is Logan Buchanan, Noah Fekete number 20, and Owen Walsh 14. Third line is Mason McConnell 23, John Baird 29, Jack Majeski is 24, Carter Charles is 16, Anders Glossinger 17, Ben Larson is number 18, and on that blue line, a familiar pair, Ryan Kaiser, along with senior Jake McCall, Kaiser's 4, McCall is 25. Jamison Charles, who had that game-winning goal in the state championship game versus Fort Collins, is number 12. Aiden Owen is number 7. He's his D partner. Carson Lloyd, number 2, and Nicholas Morona, number 11. The only changes from last night for Valor is Jeremy Muir was playing defense. Morona takes his spot, and we already mentioned that Chase Ruth is in goal versus Cooper Robinson. So the teams are just about ready. The warm-up is over, and the Valor Eagles come in as the home team, dressed in their white jerseys with the Eagles logo, or the Eagles script across the front chest, in their familiar blue breezers. And Regis comes in with their Regis Jesuit script across the front of their red away jerseys, trimmed out with white breezers, or excuse me, white trim and red breezers with the distinctive Regis Jesuit logo on the sleeves as well as the breezers. We're underway here just in a second. Sean Holloway is going to take this face-off. He's going up against Noah Fekete. And we are underway as the puck is down. And we've got this first 17-minute frame. Puck is picked up by Owen. Owen moves it out, but he's hassled there immediately as the forechecking of Holloway proves effective. Stolen puck, and the first shot of the game is right on the doorstep as number 15, Carter Lutz, the junior, steps in and picks up that loose puck and puts one in on Ruth. And so the game's first faceoff comes, or I should say, second one comes to the left-hand side of Ruth. Puck comes back as Williams was looking for it. It's poked back down into the corner, and Evan Payos moves it out over on the right-hand side. It's jammed up there as Kaiser got a stick on it. Holloway continues to battle for it. He moves it back up the left-hand point. Here comes Ben's first shot. There's second shot, and it's a blocker saved there by Chase Ruth, and Regis continues to put the pressure on. Williams holds the line on the right-hand side, moves it back down along the wall, pinned there by number 25, McCall, and Payos comes away with the puck. Payos looking for relief. He's got Williams, number 28, Andrew Gleason on his backside, but he's able to shake off the check and move it back up to Rollison. Rollison takes the line, being watched there closely, looks for the far side, but it swings wide and comes back out to the Valor end. Quickly, Kaiser moves it back over to Payos, and Payos moves it back to McCall. McCall finds Kaiser in stride. Kaiser will send this one up against the end boards. McConnell on the forecheck. Puck is controlled well there. Romero moves it back up the boards. Quickly, Majeski moves it back in, but Blake Bridges comes away with the puck. Bridges on the far side banks it off the boards and back up through center. Coming over on the far side, I believe that's number 11. That's Nicholas Morona, the defenseman who is in for Muir here this evening. Morona puts it down into the near side corner, battling for it up the right wing wall. And Regis is able to get it up, but not out as Lloyd once again flips it back. Chasing it back is Blake Bridges, the junior, as he feeds it back over to Ben Romero. Romero looks up ice, and a tip play here. Here comes Regis. Streaking down is number 2, Zeno. Zeno dumps it in. He'll go for a line change. Meanwhile, down at the far end, Morona gets pinned up against the boards by Nicholas Bowers, as the puck is held in nicely by number 12, the defenseman. Quickly, Bowers continues to battle over on the far side boards, as does Morona. And the 5-man scrum ends up with the puck back at the point. Here's the shot, but it never got through as it hits Lloyd right in front of the cage, as this time Ruth sweeps it over to the far side. Centering feed goes past Baird and all the way down to Regis's end as icing is waved off. Padilla has it stripped off his stick, but he regathers it in and looks for Throckmorton. Throckmorton lets it go by up the right wing boards, chipped back out to center. Comes all the way back, picked right back up by Charles. Jamison Charles moves it up ice off of Glossinger's, and icing is waved off as it was tipped off Glossinger's stick. Puck comes over to the near side. Owen can't hold the line, but quickly moves it back over to number 12, Jamison Charles. Regis pokes it back in, and giving chase now is Carter Lutz on the forecheck. Charles pokes it, but Lutz reads the play, comes away with the puck, puts it right in front, and a quick shot there, as that was Gleason who was looking for the back of the net, but Chase Ruth has had to be alert thus far, as Regis has had the better of the scoring opportunities here 3 minutes into the game. Holloway will take this face-off. He's flanked with Gleason on one side, and on the far side is Lutz. Lutz working it back down into the corner. Gets tied up by Kaiser, and the puck is moved out by Walsh. Walsh, a little headman play, finds Fekete. Swept off his stick, but Buchanan comes up with it. Walsh fishing for the loose puck as he takes it down into the corner. Buchanan's there, but Regis comes away with it. Quickly, cross-ice feed from Holloway. Holloway finds his man, looking for Lutz up the middle, but it skips past him, and Kaiser's there. Kaiser moves it back over to McCall. McCall is pressured nicely there by Holloway on the forecheck. Quickly back to Kaiser. Kaiser back up to Buchanan. Regis has men back, but Buchanan has open ice. He finds it, looks for Owen Walsh in the middle. Quick shot there by Fekete. This one drifts all the way back to the Valor line. It was Owen Walsh who had a couple of goals in that semifinal matchup, and both of those were hard-working goals right in front of the cage of Gage Bussey. We'll see if Bussey keeps an eye on Walsh here this evening. Puck comes back over, back up through center, touch play. Looking for it there was Romero, comes off his stick. Payos comes in. Payos stick handling, sends a feed right back over to the far side as he had Walsh in his sights, but Regis defended it well. Puck is lifted back up to center, and Blattbat has it on the left-hand side. Blattbat challenged nicely with a sweep check there by Rollison. Rollison is able to snake it past him, but sends it up, and holding the line is number 6 there is Bridges. Bridges puts one in on Ruth. Comes back to Bridges. Bridges, his shot. This one, Ruth watches it drift wide of his pads. Price with the puck, moves it back over to the far side. Lloyd has it. Lloyd quickly back over to Rollison. Shakes off Blattbat, moves it back over to the near side. Morona back over to Rollison, and a nice stick check there by Dembeck. One of the leading scorers here for this Regis squad. Puck is stabbed down out of the air. Trying to pick it back up was Payos. Payos stretching for it. Rollison is there. Regis comes away with it. Here's a quick shot. Drifts wide as Sanis was looking for the glove side. Meanwhile, Sanis with the puck over in front of the low slot area. Puck comes back over to Price. Price being pressured there, and a big check there by Padilla. Padilla puts him out. Meanwhile, Romero with the puck, with the head up, looks over to the near side, finds his man. Streaking through center is number 12 offsides as Bowers had a head of steam. 11:34 remaining in this first period. We're scoreless between Valor and Regis. And Regis has come out on fire right now as they are pressuring Valor at every turn. And they are challenging them for every loose puck. Valor spent a majority of the time thus far in their end. So Buchanan will take the face-off right in front of the neutral zone. He wins this one back quickly to Lloyd. Lloyd reverses over to Owen, and Owen with the head up sends a soft pass, but it just gets past the reach of Fekete. Fekete on the forecheck as Padilla blows a tire back below, back up top for Valor. Valor putting it back. Benz tries to read the play, but the puck gets past him. Gets some support from Padilla. Padilla sends it hard off the glass, and it gets past. Here's a break. Coming in is Holloway. Holloway challenged by Lloyd. Gets past him, but getting back nicely is Fekete. Holloway had an opportunity, but Fekete on the back check. Holloway continues to battle for it. Stick checks, comes away with the puck. Challenge, sends it back up high. Here's the shot. Hits Buchanan as Lutz's wrister never found Ruth. Puck comes back over to Buchanan. Buchanan sidesteps one and takes it over to the far side in front of the Regis bench. He'll guide it in and go for a line change. Meanwhile, with time, Blake Bridges moves a long pass, but this one misses everybody as we have we've got the power play still in effect. We've got 1 minute remaining in the power play, and it's given up there by Payos. Payos delivers it back over to Rollison. Rollison with some time sends it back in down the right-hand flank. That's Rollison with the puck as he's taken off well by the big forward, Zeno. Zeno sends it the length of the ice, and with 35 seconds remaining in the game's first power play, Valor is unable to thus set up in the Regis zone. Price with the puck. Top line is out there for Valor. Price brings it down the right-hand side. Flank there. Bridges watches him as he sends it back over to the near side. Picked back up by Payos. Payos holds it there. Watch closely as he sends one, but as the puck hops over McCall's stick. And that's almost going to do it with 10 seconds remaining in the power play. Regis has to reemerge. Man, right in the middle is Dembeck's shot. Shoulder saved by Ruth. And a big giveaway by Valor comes up with a scoring attempt. quickly back to the live action. Payos taken into the near side corner by Padilla. Dembeck is there on the back check. Meanwhile, puck is guided back up the boards. Moved back over to Carter Schick. Up over to Zeno. Zeno back over. Zeno, quick shot and another save as Ruth has been solid thus far. And the puck lands on top of the net, and that's where the whistle is blown. Regis has put on more shots on that power play that Valor had than Valor did, I think. As Regis has come out here looking to take it to Valor. Puck comes back over to Williams off the faceoff. His shot, pad save. There's a man on the doorstep, but coming away with it is Price. Price challenges right into the teeth of the Regis defense. Walsh is there. Walsh looking for it. Walsh battling over on the half boards. Puck gets past Sanis and is cleared back out to the Regis end. Sanis in a foot chase there with Lloyd, but the icing is called. So with 8:51 remaining in this first period, we're scoreless. And Valor has an offensive zone faceoff. Haven't had to mention Gage Bussey thus far very often, as Valor has not been able to put a lot of shots on Regis. Regis has dominated thus far. Off the faceoff, Regis wins it. Bentz comes around on his forehand, scales it off the glass. Morona recovers at the red, sends it back cross ice dump in, and it was just offsides on Valor. Or no, he was not past the red line. He was certainly close, but the linesman had a better look than I did, and so the faceoff comes all the way back to the Valor end. 8:45 in this first period. Sanis will take the faceoff, going up against Baird. Sanis wins it, but jumping in to secure the puck was Walsh. Walsh tries to get it past Bentz, but Bentz reads the play and he sends a cross ice dump in near side corner into the Zam corner. Morona glances over his shoulder, loses the puck in his skates, but his D partner Lloyd comes up with it. Buddy pass right up to McConnell. McConnell takes the blue line, sends a shot through the defenseman Romero. Puck goes back over to the far side. It's Lloyd with it. Lloyd with stick handling comes up over the dot and puts one in on Bussey. Bussey makes the save as he goes down to his pads to do so. And you saw Valor come in with a quick transition there, as they have struggled to put shots up on Gage Bussey thus far. And off the faceoff, Valor wins it quickly back over to Jamison Charles. He was looking for Owen, but he was challenged right away, as coming up high was Gleason. Gleason with a centering feed back through the middle. Far side, here's the shot as Ruth comes up with another big save, and again on Lutz. Lutz has found himself a couple of times over on that far side open. Lutz, blind pass is picked back up by Owen, and gets off of Gleason. Gleason sends it up high, and a quick glove save as Chase Ruth flashes the leather there. And Ruth has had to be on target here this evening, and alert, as he has thus far the difference maker. And off the faceoff, puck comes right back to Padilla, but Padilla fans on it, and it's quickly moved out by Owen. Owen moves it back over. Lutz comes back up as he was covering for the deep position, sends it back up. Punch pass is turned over. Looking for it in his skates was Fekete, and the puck is swept back in, but not deep. Owen quickly back over to Jamison Charles. He was looking for a man in the middle, but Regis comes away with it, and it was, I believe that might have been Padilla. Holloway puts it back in deep, but the rest of the Raiders are going for a line change, so Holloway on a soft forecheck. And the centering feed almost picked off by Padilla. Holloway has it back to Padilla, and another save as Ruth, looking around, didn't know where the puck was, and the cage comes off the moorings. Ruth made that initial save, but then he was looking around from his left to his right, and he didn't see it. And so we will try and get our replays here up here. We're having a little technical difficulties with the iPad, but we'll have it here shortly. So the referees and linesmen adjust Ruth's cage, and Ruth touches both sides, and he's ready to go. Jacob Zeno, the junior, will take the faceoff. He had 4 goals in the regular Chassis season, Puck is scaled off the glass, and chasing it back is Sergio Padilla. Padilla was one of the co-captains on this Regis squad, the other one being Danny Bentz. Puck has moved back up and back out to center as Ben Larson touched it back there. Quickly back over to Carter Charles. Charles is passed through the middle. Again is read by Dembeck. And those Regis defenders are playing opportunistically, and they're right on top of it. Jacob Zeno with the puck, takes a shot. This one back behind Ruth's cage, and he dives back to his right-hand side and covers it up with the mitt there to put a stoppage in play here at the 6:32 mark of this scoreless first period. During the regular season of the Chassa season, it was Regis that won the only matchup between these two squads, 3-0. So Regis will look to try and duplicate that effort. McCall slaps it hard, and it banks off of a Valor player over on the high side. Here's a quick shot again, Ruth, and the shot hits the side of the cage as looking for that one was number 10, Myhill. Bouncing puck held in by Bentz. Nicely over on the far side. Bentz has got that long stick and long reach, and he mans that blue line well. Puck comes back over to the near side. Kaiser sweeping backhand back behind the cage as McCall is pressured, and the puck has moved back over to the far side. The puck has banked off the inboards, and again, Valor's having a challenge getting this puck out, and this time Kaiser will take the intentional icing. 5:50 remaining in this first period, and another face-off to our right as Regis changes up the lines, and there was a question as to whether or not Dylan Thompson was going to play here this evening, and I haven't seen Thompson on the ice thus far. So I think the answer is probably he is out for this game. Quickly, puck moves over, back over to the left-hand side. Regis guides it into the corner softly as looking for it was Holloway. Holloway chasing it back down, but Valor has it. Valor moves it back out through center, waiting on sides, but no, Payos has to tag up. So does Rollison, and with time is Ben Romero. Ben Romero quickly moves it back over to the left-hand side, and a centering feed right through Gleason. Gleason tries to lift it back up, but it hit Rollison in the face, in the cage there, and Rollison continues to try and track it down. Thus does Lutz. Lutz comes away with it and moves it back over to Romero. Romero again is trying to look for a man up through the middle. That was Gleason, and Rollison brings it back into the Valor end. Pass over to Lloyd. Lloyd settles things, and he has time. Lloyd weaves his way through center, and as he works through two, still has the puck. Lloyd has a man in the middle, but a beautiful play by the defenseman, and now calling for it was number 6. That was Blake Bridges who went down, and Bridges stopped a almost certain scoring opportunity for Valor, as a nice play by Lloyd, the defenseman, as he had a Valor teammate right in front of Bussey. Puck is over on the far side. Chasing it down is Dembeck. Quick, tight turn. Moves it back up the mid-ice boards. Quickly back over from Jamison Charles over to Owen. Owen is sidestepping the forward check from Balapback. Quickly moves it back over. And picking up the loose puck is Fekete. He's got Blake Buchanan in the middle, but a nice back check there was by Zeno. And Zeno comes up big as, again, the Valor rush is thwarted. Padilla in stride, picks it up. The defenseman, sharp angle shot. Another save there by Ruth as Ruth goes down to his knees again, and he makes another save right in the breadbasket. And he shakes his head there as he's got the puck in his glove, and it's fished out here for a face-off to his left-hand side in the right-hand dot. Right-handed stick will take it. This time it's Jacob Zeno, and he wins a clean one back. Quickly looking for a shot. It almost goes through the wickets as Padilla had a bit of traffic in front. Majeski strides down the right-hand side. He's got McConnell in the middle. McConnell's got a shot right there. Shot, goal. McConnell's backhander almost fanned on it, but that's, I think, what fooled Gage Bussey as Bussey was moving over, and the puck just snuck past his left pad. And here we're looking at the replay, and I think we'll get another look at it. And here comes the look, and the pass, and there is, and it bounces off of the backside. It hit the iron, and it hit one of the posts, and then it bounced off the backside of Gage Bussey. So McConnell gets the first goal of the game, and that's a big one considering that Regis has dominated thus far, and Valor gets the first goal. So let's see how Regis responds to this. And so for McConnell, that goal comes at the 3:35 mark here of this first period. Let's get you back to the live action. Regis continues to press as Bowers is on the doorstep. And so with 3:30 remaining in this first period, Sanis will take the face-off. He wins one over to the wall, but again, Valor rushing in, picks it back up. Pass goes through Price's skates and all the way down to the Regis end. There's Payos. Payos kicks it back down into the corner. Price reverses away from the check. He has Kaiser up high. Digging the puck out was Rollison. Puck is settled there, and it comes back to Carter Schick. The sophomore moves it back over to the left-hand side. Bowers has it, but offsides was Brody Sanis. And so with 3:10 remaining in this first period, Valor with a 1-goal lead. And they've got a face-off in front of Coach George Gwozdecki's bench. Gwozdecki in his 6th year at Valor now has 2 state championships. With the win a couple of weeks ago. Puck is quickly moved back over to Lloyd. Lloyd guides it back up through center. It bounces off of Fekete's boots, and Bridges comes away with it. Bridges moves it back out, and chasing it down is Sean Holloway, the junior, but coming way out is Chase Ruth, and all alone, and there's a goal as Ruth comes out of his cage, and the goal is scored there as Gleason was on the doorstep. And coming away with the goal was Holloway. So Holloway gets the goal, and Regis putting big pressure on him. We're going to see if we can see that replay one more time. As Chase Ruth came way out, he made the initial stop, but there's no way he could get back. And the pass right on the doorstep, and all alone was Holloway. So Holloway makes it 1-1, and just like that, that goal comes within a minute of McConnell's goal. So Regis, we asked how would they respond? They respond with a goal of their own. And the determined Regis squad has been all over Valor thus far. Quickly, Baird tries to move the puck in. Debex quickly swings it over to the far side, and with 2:23 remaining, picking it back up is Blattbat. Blattbat has Zeno in front, but the pass is stolen by Owen. Owen is tied up with his man, but coming away with it is Romero. Romero squares up for his shot, but it was knocked aside. Puck is moved back over by Jamison Charles. Charles, the defenseman, was way up high, and it results in a 2-on-1 coming back. Blattbat quickly, Zeno shot, goal! Zeno scores, Regis takes the lead, 2-1. And just like that, Zeno from Blattbat, and Regis has the lead with 1:59 remaining, and all of a sudden, all the mistakes are showing up for Valor, and Regis is taking advantage of it. We mentioned earlier how many passes were picked off by Regis, as they just seem to be reading those plays. And there was one where Valor ended up with an odd man rush against him, and Regis took advantage of it, and some stick-to-stick, tape-to-tape passing proved effective, and Zeno scores. And for Zeno, that is he had 4 goals during the regular season, and so that is his 5th goal of that regular season. He did not have any goals during the shortened prep hockey league. And we've got the game's 2nd penalty, and it's going to go for a roughing call. It comes with 1:40 remaining in this first period. So Valor, who's 0 for 1 thus far, gets their 2nd power play of the game. And number 9 is Padilla. So Padilla goes for a rough. And Valor's on the power play with 1:34 remaining in the period. Quickly, Payos comes off the wall, and he looks for the shot, bouncing puck back behind it as Price comes away with it, touches it over to Rollison, and guides it back up high to McCall. McCall's shot got deflected, never got through. Puck is put back down low where Payos settles. Back up to McCall. McCall with a shot. Goes wide, but hard off the inboards. And in front, we have, I believe, another penalty. And he's pointing towards Ryder Price. So let's see what the call is. Apparently the Price, it was the net came off the moorings, and so the official was just pointing to where the faceoff was going to be, and it's to the right-hand side of Gage Bussey. So Evan Payos will take this faceoff. And off the faceoff, touch back over to McCall. McCall with it. He's has a man right on him, moves it back over to Payos. Payos looking for that give and go from Rollison. It wasn't there. Rollison sends it back down to Payos. They'll reverse. Payos sends it back over to McCall. McCall touches it back over to Kaiser. Kaiser right in front, shot goal as Rollison tips it. And there was Rollison getting the goal from Kaiser. So just like that, we have a tie game again. And this one comes at the 54-second mark. So Padilla's penalty proves costly as Rollison tips in an easy one from Kaiser to make it 2-2. There's 54 seconds remaining in this first period. And we've had 4 goals in the last 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So certainly the teams got used to each other there for the first 14 minutes of the first period, and now we have a barrage of goals. Quickly, back behind the play, Morona shakes off the check and comes out on his forehand side. On the far side, he sends it back over to the near side, touched up and put right back in, and jumping in is Zeno. Zeno on the forecheck, lifts a stick, but battling there is Morona, and he wins the battle, coming in and sweeping up the puck. Collecting it, there was Lloyd. Lloyd has it taken off of his stick. And Regis's forecheck continues to be a problem for Valor. Here's a quick shot. That had an opportunity. With 9 seconds remaining, it's back up to number 9, Padilla. Padilla sends it back. Twisting pass right in front. Jam up on the side of the cage as Zeno was right in Chase Ruth's kitchen and takes that swat at the puck. And Ruth has to make another save to keep it a tie game. So we're at 2-2 after that first period, and there's 17 minutes up on the board, and it appears that we will not have an ice make, so we will keep it here. Valor got on the board first with McConnell's goal, and that one made it 1-0. That came at the 3:35 mark, and then Sean Holloway made it 1-1 at the 2:45 mark. And then right after that, within 46 seconds, Zeno makes it 2-1 on a nice pass from Balapat. And then Rollison gets the power play goal from Kaiser at the 54-second mark to tie things up 2-2. This is Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. We'll take a real quick break, and we'll be back for the second period. And we have an update score. Regis's JV team has defeated Valor's JV team and moves on to the championship game tomorrow evening. Ruth is now to our left, and Bussey is now to our right as the teams have reversed here in this period where they are quite some distance from their own benches. As puck goes back into Valor's end, and Jamison Charles comes out on his backhand over on the far side. It's 4 straight ahead, and Jamison Charles gets tied up, but he maintains control, but only momentarily. Gives it up, and we have another 2-on-1 coming right back in, and here's a back pass right in front, and is quickly picked back up by Lutz, and Lutz sent a hard wrist shot on, but that one was deflected as Lutz picked up that loose change. He didn't waste any time as he got a quick wrister out of that right on target. So Chase Ruth skates from corner to corner here, back into his cage, as Sanis will take this face-off. Sanis with Myhill on one side, puck comes back up to the point, Romero, and it's read nicely by McCall, the defenseman who comes way up high. Meanwhile, pass right through the low slot area. Rolison gets a stick on it. Here's Bridges. His blast hit a body, never got through. Over on the far side, puck is picked back up by Schick. Carter Schick comes up and he hands it off up at the point. But in tight quarters, the puck is moved out as Romero got another nice stick on that to keep the puck alive only momentarily and stop the Valor rush. Kaiser is taken down heavy as he takes a big check from Myhill. And we've got line changes on both sides, no penalties. Play continues here. And a face-off here in the neutral zone, just in front of your viewing. We've got a great view of this one as Baird will take this face-off going up against Zeno. Puck is controlled and Bentz guides it down the near side, stopped back behind the cage by Ruth. Quickly, Lloyd reverses back over to Morona. Morona pressed by Zeno. Puck has moved up the left wing boards, and McConnell has it. McConnell finds Jack Majeski. Majeski puts it in as he's checked by Robbie Dembeck. Meanwhile, but with the puck on his backhand, protecting it there is Baird. Baird with a feed, and it's read by Dembeck. Dembeck all alone going up against Ruth. Dembeck on the backhand, and he puts in 5-hole scores. 3-2 Regis. And Regis takes the lead here early in this second period as Dembeck on an unassisted breakaway read the play up at the point, and Ruth was left out to dry. Dembeck came in, and he's a left-handed stick, and he goes from the left-hand side, and he puts a nice little backhander softly through Ruth's wickets. And so Dembeck makes it 3-2 Regis. And unfortunately for Valor, that was an unforced error as the handoff pass was in tight quarters. And when Dembeck read that, he was off to the races. There wasn't much that the defenseman there could do. Getting back to the live action, Jamison Charles sends it back over to the far side as Carter Charles gets taken off the puck. Owen is there. Charles chops at it, controlled, and back out to center. Quickly back over to Lutz, Owen to the near side. Lutz in transition with Larson, Ben Larson on him. Larson touches it back over to the left-hand side in the give and go. Larson is challenged by Padilla, and Padilla puts a shoulder check into big Larson, and Larson goes tumbling. Larson lifts a stick. He's a hockey guy, tough guy, comes right back up, and Larson's stick was almost taken out of his hands. Play continues quickly. Lutz looking for a man in the middle, and the puck over on the far side. It finally is settled by Carter Charles. Charles moves it back up to the blue line, up but not out. Jamison Charles, his brother, has the puck, looks for Carter. Carter gets tied up, and Carter is steamrolled. Meanwhile, another shot, and this time Ruth is going to hang on, and he absorbs the puck and doesn't give up a rebound as Valor needs a break as Regis continues to put on the pressure. Couple of big checks by Regis. And Ben Larson was the recipient of one, Carter Charles the recipient of the other. So the face-off deep in Valor's end again as Payos wins this one back to the top defensive pairing of Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get it back out, but Romero was able to keep it in, but it's put up and into the netting by Nicholas Bowers. And so the face-off will come outside of the Valor zone. Regis's D line out there with Ben Romero, the junior, and Blake Bridges, another junior. Quite a few juniors on this team, and not a lot of seniors for Regis. Brody Sanis, the centerman, is a senior out there. Meanwhile, puck comes back over to McCall, and the captain sends it back over to Kaiser. Kaiser looking for an outlet. He'll take it himself, but he runs into number 10. Myhill makes a nice hip check, and the puck bounced off the mid-ice boards, is caught up by Walsh. Walsh looking for Fecity. Fecity right in, but Romero makes a nice poke check. And again, the defensemen of Regis have come up big. McCall takes a shot. This one catches Bussey up high, and Walsh is on the doorstep sniffing around, but Regis is wary, and Bussey hangs on to the puck there with 13:20 remaining in this second period. 3-2 Regis on Dembeck's breakaway goal. Payos again out there with Price and Rollison, top line out there for Gwozdecki, going up against Zeno's line. Continues to battle. Dembeck's got the puck over on the half boards, and he looks up ice as he finds Balapat. Balapat's able to get it out to center ice, and Bentz, the defenseman, leads the charge. Here's the shot, chop shot. Zeno was right on the doorstep, but he couldn't convert. Zeno with the puck, guides it back down low. Dembeck with it along the line, looking for a give and go. Zeno has it tipped aside, didn't get the shot off. Puck comes back over to Bentz. Bentz with a punch shot, back into the far side corner. Zeno flags it down. Quickly, Morona's there. Morona sends it off the half boards as he's battling low with Balapat. Puck is guided back up and stolen again. Balapat with the puck, and he makes a nifty little move back behind the cage on his backhand, looking for Dembeck, taken off of it. Bentz has time. Here's the shot as it hits a body in front. That was Payos with it. Price quickly moves it back over to Morona. Morona off the mid-ice boards. In stride is Payos. Payos, toe drag move. Payos comes in. Shot right on the doorstep and jamming at it, looking for the puck. Where is it? It's underneath the pad, and now a little bit of pushing and shoving. And the foes that know each other very well are battling in front, and a big save by Gage Bussey. As Bussey went down, and we've got the replay, as the puck was between Bussey's pads, as he did a bit of a snowman, a forward snowman, and the defenseman tucked it up underneath Bussey, and Regis maintains the one-goal lead, 3-2 here at the 12:16 mark of this second period. And Bussey with adjusting his helmet there. Bussey with a little bit of extra time, and you get a great bird's eye view from Mike Shaw's camera behind the cage. Bussey adjusts the headgear, and he's ready to go. Number 29. Bussey taps the post, and he's ready to go. McConnell went in a pile up there, and Regis emerges with the puck. It's Carter Lutz. Lutz quickly guides it back over to the left-hand side, where it's picked back up by Gleason. Gleason's shot whistles wide over on the far side, and Valor is able to get it up, but not control it as Regis comes away with it. Sean Holloway, who led this team in assists, had 13 this year, is out there. He's number 11. Baird with the puck along the goal line in the near side corner boards. McConnell provides an assisting hand as Baird is able to fish it out. Baird looks back up high. This time doesn't give the pass to the defenseman. Sends it back over to Owen over on the far side. Majeski with the puck. Majeski backhand feed, but to nobody in particular as Lutz comes away with it. Quickly, here comes Padilla. The defenseman squares up, takes the shot, but it goes off a Jamison Charles pad and a loose puck in front. Padilla picks it back up, sweeps it back over to the near side, but Majeski reads the play, and this time sends it back over to the defenseman, Jamison Charles. Charles challenged by Padilla. Charles works it down low, but another backhand feed right through the slot area, and again it goes unanswered. A frustrated Jamison checks Lutz and goes back to his D position. Meanwhile, McCall sidesteps Sanis, comes up to the right-hand side, sends one hard off the end boards, and the bouncing puck is swept up the boards quickly by Padilla. With no time, Kaiser sends it back down low. Padilla lets it go. Bridges has it. Bridges out of the corner. McCall steps in from the D position, moves it back down low as he's looking for Larson. Bridges has it on his backhand, sweeps it back up to Schick. Schick is up but can't get it out. And as Carter Charles tumbles there as he loses an edge. And quickly, Regis is able to move the puck all the way down, but an icing call as racing for it was Carter Schick. So just 7 minutes into this second period, Regis takes the lead 3-2 on Dembeck's nifty backhand goal on that breakaway. So Evan Payos, a left-handed stick, will take this face-off. For Valor, puck is poked back up to the point, controlled by Kaiser. Kaiser whistles it around, corner to corner. Walsh tracks it down. Walsh absorbs the check while he puts it down low for Noah Fekete. Fekete loses it there, and coming away with it is Nick Bowers. Bowers cross-ice feed, poked by Kaiser, picked back up by Regis, and hoisted back in by Romero. Down into the near side corner, swept up by McCall. McCall is looking for Walsh. Walsh needs some assistance, but he was able to pick up the puck, and the quick pass bounces off Buchanan's stick. And we've got another penalty, and this one is going to go for interference, and this time it is on Nicholas Bowers, I believe. So Valor's going to have their third power play of the game. Regis has yet to have one here. So Bowers goes to the box, and this one comes at the 9:58 mark of this second period. So Bowers goes for an interference call, and Valor has an opportunity here. Let's set the stage for you. Dembeck is out there along with Bentz on the PK. And we'll pick up the other players. Zeno's out there, and along with, I believe, Padilla. Those jerseys get caught up in the breezers there, but I believe that's your top four for Regis thus far. For Valor, coming away is Price. Price is stick check from behind. Rollison sweeps at it. Zeno's got it. Zeno, and it is offsides there as Jacob Zeno, the junior, thought he had daylight. But the whistle is blown, and so we'll have another face-off in front of Coach Woodley's bench. And there's Grant Woodley giving some instructions to Jacob Zeno. Face-off is moved over to the near side, still in the neutral zone. Payos having a discussion there as he goes up against Zeno on this face-off. Zeno wins it forward, but Kaiser comes away with it. So with 1:33 remaining in the power play, Valor emerges quickly back over to Rollison, and a punch pass right back to Price. Price will pick up some steam as he takes it in, sends it over to the far side. Racing in is Kaiser. Payos holds it up, but it's poked out to center by Zeno. Zeno with a stick check as McCall avoids the check, but he loses the puck in the snow. We're deep in this. I should say that we're in the second period with 9 minutes, but we didn't have a Zam break. And so there's quite a bit of snow out there. Back to the live action. Ben smartly puts it back into the far side corner and rags a little bit of extra time off. Quickly, Rollison with the puck, and the back pass as he was pressured by Bridges. Back pass goes over to Price. Quickly looking for Payos, can't come up with it. And Lutz thought he had an opportunity, and Valor just took their first penalty. And it's going to go to Payos, and Payos is going to go for a rough here. So the last 43 seconds of the power play are eliminated for Valor. And so for Payos, he takes a roughing call, and this one comes at the 8:41 mark. So 43 seconds of overlapping 4-on-4 time, and then Regis will have their first power play of the game. Off the faceoff, Jamison Charles quickly back over to Majeski. But again, he's pressured by Holloway. Holloway is able to move the puck over to Lutz. Lutz fighting for it, comes away with it. Lutz with a shot from his knees. And Jamison Charles comes away with it. Charles looks for Fekete. Fekete with a little sauce pass back over to Owen, the defenseman. Aiden Owen brings it back in as he's challenged there by Williams. Owen back behind the cage. He's taken off the puck, and coming away with it is Blake Bridges, the junior. Bridges with the head up, looks cross-ice feed as he finds his man, challenged by Owen. Holloway's taken off of it. Jamison Charles with the puck. 4 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Fekete takes the Regis zone, leaves it there. Here's the drive, and a big blocker save by Gage Bussey. That was a absolute rocket. Puck is picked back up by Blattbat, leaves it for Dembeck. Back to Blattbat, up high. Bridges drive goes wide off the end boards, and it's poked past Zena. And it's put right back behind. Blattbat trying to catch up to it. Dembeck will do so. Dembeck off the wall, and now Regis on the power play. Fanning on the pass, but it gets there. Back to Dembeck. His shot deflected off of Morona's shin pads. Dembeck with the puck, moves it back over to the far side. Back up high to Bridges. Bridges catches it off his skate and moves it quickly over to Blattbat. Blattbat being pressured but calmly puts it back. Up and over to the dot is Zeno. Zeno, high slot area, touch pass back over to Bridges. Back over far side. Zeno takes the shot. It goes high off the end boards right to Blattbat. Blattbat with 24 seconds remaining in the power play. Controls as he quarterbacks it back up high. Dishes it back up. Here's Bridges. Shot. It's deflected off of Majeski. And Valor is finally able to clear the puck. With 12 seconds remaining in the power play. 6:50 remaining in the period. Regis sets up behind the cage and the long stretch pass goes through the wickets of Blattbat. He goes for a line change, giving time as the penalty is off, and the long pass finds Baird. John Baird, the senior, comes in, and Baird is stick check from behind, puts one right in front through the wickets. Buchanan couldn't come up with it. Lloyd is there. Buchanan another shot. This time Owen Walsh comes in, and Valor continues to put on the pressure as Regis is scrambling. Over on the far side, puck is picked back up, and Regis finally is able to break it up as Lutz pressures McCall. McCall moves it back over to the vacant wall, picked back up by Owen. Owen to Buchanan, challenged by Padilla, who comes up high. Bridges with the puck. Baird there bearing down on him. Puck squirts free, back over to McCall. McCall without a lot of room, guides it back down along the dasher boards along far side. Padilla holds it there, picked back up by Lloyd. Lloyd with the puck, sidesteps one. Bridges comes away with it. Bridges clears the puck in an intentional icing with 5:46 remaining in this second period. That was the best pressure that Valor has put on thus far. And Regis was scrambling there, but they survive as a little helter-skelter in their zone. And so the face-off comes back to the Regis end, and the fourth line is out there for Coach Gwozdecki. It's Glossinger off the face-off. He wins it back. Jamison Charles has to move the puck quickly. Glossinger alone, down low. Loose puck. Can't come up with it as Valor had an opportunity right on the doorstep. Bringing the puck right back in is number 12, Bowers. Bowers whistles it from corner to corner. Myhill over on the far side tries to chisel it off those boards and pry it free. Puck is jammed up there with a five-man pile-up. Glossinger steps back as the puck squirts free. Puck comes back over to the near side. Centering feed finds the man. That's Carter Charles. Charles is sandwiched between three Regis players. And the puck is moved back over to Owen. Through center, Regis players are off sides. And so the dump in is there, and Jamison Charles guides it off the glass, off of Ben Larson's boot, and Bentz puts it back in, far side dump in. Owen with the puck. Owen's got Glossinger up ahead of him. He banks it off the boards, held in by Regis and poked back in deep. Zeno on the track with it. Zeno picks up the puck. He looks up and he guides it back over. High slot area. This shot gets deflected and up and into the netting. 4:50 remaining in this second period. Regis leads 3-2 in this semi-final action. And so the face-off will come to the right-hand side of Chase Ruth. Stepping in is Jacob Zeno. Zeno will take this face-off. Zeno is a right-handed stick. He's going up against Fekete. Zeno wins it back. Here's the shot from the point. It just goes wide as Throckmorton. We haven't mentioned his name much this evening for Regis. Puck is touched back over to the far side. Padilla back to Throckmorton. His shot up, left pad save there by Ruth. Quickly, puck is put right back in front, and coming away with it is Valor. Valor on the march, stepping aside. Here goes Walsh, feeds Fekete. Fekete, a backhand feed, but again, Zeno gets back and makes a play. Puck back over to Kaiser, left-hand side, shot, deflected, loose puck in front. Dembeck comes up with it, hits it off the half boards and all the way back over to McCall. Valor has to sidestep. Zeno retrieves the puck. Puck is moved back over to the near side, and with 4:10 remaining, Regis takes an icing call here as Dembeck sends it the length of the ice. Good end-to-end action between these two South Metro rivals. They didn't used to be. Regis used to be on the north end of town, home of the Pink Palace. And Guy Gibbs, one of the original great coaches at Regis. Here's McCall with his shot right in front. Loose puck, trying to sweep it back in front is Payos. Can't come up with it, and the puck is behind Romero. And I think Romero squeeze the shin pads, and that's where you'll find the puck. So another face-off as McCall's going to put just about anything on here late in this second period and trailing by a goal. Heady play by Regis on that. Payos will take this face-off, going up against Holloway. Holloway wins it over to the wall, but it's punched back up high. Quickly down low to Price. Price being watched by Romero. Price over on the far side. Bank pass up high. Kaiser shot and a loose puck in front as the first initial save was made by Bussey. Bussey has been sharp this evening as Valor is beginning to put on pressure. Price, this is the top line out there for Valor. Lutz comes up with the puck. Lutz shaking off the puck. Picked back up by Kaiser. Kaiser gets nailed over on the far side as he took a high shot there from Romero. He had his head down. Got to keep it on a swivel. Puck is picked back up by Price. He steals it up high to Kaiser. Kaiser right in front as he was looking for number 21, Rollison. And Rollison got tied up with his man. 3:12 remaining in the second period. 1-goal lead. Slammed hard off the boards but Lutz was able to get a stick on it. Lutz tracks McCall. McCall reverses, sends it back over to the near side. Quickly back up through center. Picked back up by Rollison. Rollison quickly over to Price. Price watched by Williams. Williams gets a long stick on it, watching Price. Price guides it back down, but Williams makes the play. A reverse steal and a save by Bussey as it glances off of his glove. Puck is quickly moved back up through center. Held on by Payos. Payos with the long stick. Williams challenging the shot up and over. Far side. Puck bounces up and stays inside the zone as Lloyd made a heady play with the stick. Fishing the puck out. Rollison a blind feed as he had Payos in the slot. Can't find him as it gets on a Regis stick. Regis marches back out as in comes Sanis. Sanis looks and he winds up, takes the shot. Breadbasket save held by Chase Ruth. And you watch Ruth on the replay as Sanis comes in, and Sanis winds up and takes that shot as he used the defenseman a bit as a screen, but he was on his off wing side as he brought that puck in. So Zeno will take the faceoff. Jacob Zeno quickly moves it back over to Bentz. Bentz winds up, and he had a lot of room in front of him, but the glove save is made by Ruth, and he keeps it a 1-goal deficit for the Eagles. Balapat having a conversation with Bentz. Quickly back over to Bentz. Let's see if he can do it again. He winds up this time, and another save as there was quite a bit of traffic, but Chase Ruth has seen that once before, and he makes another save. Valor's got to make an adjustment as Bentz is all alone up top, and he's got a lot of open ice in front of him. Let's see if Zeno wins his third in a row. Zeno lines up, almost wins this one back, but this time Valor wins it as Majeski has it taken off of his stick by Balapat. Majeski battling Balapat down low. Dembek waiting up high, and the puck is hoisted but not out as Dembek comes away with it. Balapat on with the puck, makes a little nifty move with the head fake, and on his backhand sends it back up the half boards over to the right-hand side. Back over to Balapat. Finds Dembek. Dembek's shot had a chance as it ricocheted as it was deflected. Valor comes right back out. Majeski has it stripped off his stick. Balapat was there. Dembek comes away with it. Dembek left-hand side, tied up by Morona as Morona cancels him as the opportunity evaporated quickly. Majeski is taken out of the play by Balapat. Quickly, Bentz takes the shot, but it bounces off of Baird. Baird looking for the puck. It's Balapat below Balapat. Majeski comes away with it. And we've got a penalty with 1:30 remaining in this second period, and this is going to go on Carson Lloyd. So Regis gets their second power play of the game, and Lloyd goes to the box here at the 1:30 mark of this second period. So the faceoff in front of George Gwozdecki's bench comes here with 1:30 remaining. And for Valor, for Regis, they have Holloway's line out there as he has Lutz along with, and we'll pick it up here as play continues. We have Padilla on the blue line along with Bentz as Padilla's canceled as I believe that was Buchanan on the forecheck. No, that was Payos. Over on the right-hand side, Owen steps into Lutz. And the bouncing puck, here's a chance. Can Payos get to it? Sweep check by Padilla. And Padilla makes a heck of a play as he got back as Payos saw daylight and a short-handed opportunity. Lutz drop pass there, delivers it back. picked back up by Holloway. Holloway sweeping it back over quickly, back to Gleason, back to Holloway, up high as they're looking for Padilla. Padilla over to the far side, and as Bence's shot was deflected there. Bence picks it back up and without hesitation puts it right in front, picked up by McCall, but he overskates the puck with the ice. Here comes a shot by Holloway, blocker save. 23 seconds remaining in the period. Puck is tracked back down by Jamison Charles, but a stick check from behind as Sanis hassles him. And the clearing attempt gets deflected. Puck stays in. Bridges steps in. Pad save there by Ruth. Puck over on the far side. Blackbat with it as he tries to give it back to the centerman, or the defenseman, and a long shot by Payos as he's out of wind is deflected up into the netting. 2.7 seconds remaining in this second period. A Regis defensive zone faceoff with their power play will allow Regis will have roughly 30 seconds, 29 seconds of power play time at the beginning of this third period, and they will have fresh ice to do it. So quickly off the face-off, McCall had an opportunity, and that was executed well as Rollison had an opportunity, but so did McCall. So with 2.7 seconds in that final in the second period, Valor is able to get a shot on goal. We're going to go the teams will go to their respective locker rooms for the ice make. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Regis leads 3-2 on Dembeck's breakaway goal. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. This is Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. This is a good one. Welcome back to the sports stable in Superior, and we're just going to turn up our headphones here. We're having a little trouble, and we'll just keep the head a little bit higher. Okay. And so we have 17 minutes up on the board, 30 seconds of power play time for Regis, as Lloyd is in the box here for the final 30 seconds of his penalty. And so we have Gage Bussey to our left-hand side, number 29. And to the right-hand side is Chase Ruth. And opposite of us on the west rink, Fort Collins leads Ralston Valley 2-0, although we just heard some cheering. Perhaps it's 3-0 or it's 2-1, one of the two, if in fact it was a goal. So the winner of this game meets the winner of that game for the championship of this shortened CPHL season, this bifurcated season. This is pretty typical on the East Coast for the prep hockey leagues, where they play half a season and then they play their balance of their season. But this was unintentional due to the COVID restrictions. Let's catch it back up to live action. Regis continues to battle behind the Valor cage. They come away with it. All alone is Holloway, but it's deflected off of Jamison Charles as the power play is expired, and Regis thus far is 0 for 2, as Valor is 1 for 3. We got fresh ice. Reading that play is Brody Sanis, but having his pocket picked by Walsh, upended by Bridges. And the puck comes back over to Romero. Romero looking up ahead for Sanis. Icing is waved off, and walking right into a check was Kaiser. He survives that. Puck is moved over to Walsh on the far side, but Bridges seals the wall. And Romero pokes it free. Puck comes back over the right-hand side. Romero is there, sweeps it back up the wall as Myhill let it go, as Payos was there standing guard at the left-hand point. Walsh swings it over to the near side, and Payos meets it. Payos touches it back up to Kaiser, and back over to Payos. Payos is double-teamed, but he comes away with the puck, tries to sidestep one, and the loose puck is hoisted back out to center, and the bouncing puck ends up in Valor's end with 5:15-19 remaining. Ruth plays the puck and tried to find a little stretch pass there. Regis had time to react to it. Price with the puck back behind the cage, moves it back over to the right-hand side. Rollison lets it catch up to him, where he finds Evan Payos. Payos takes a shot, and a big blocker save and a big rebound there, but can't come up with it, as Zeno does. Zeno looking for Dembeck in the middle. The puck over on the far side. Zeno tries to hold the line, and with the jump, here comes Rollison. Rollison watched by Williams. Rollison puts it right in front, but a nice stick save there as Gage Bussey gets the paddle on it. Right in front, all alone was Rollison, but his backhander is saved again by Bussey. Shot is deflected off of a Regis body, and tumbling there and moving the puck back up to Blattbat. Blattbat loses it. Lloyd has it. Lloyd cross-ice feed, again red, and right up into the cage in front of us as it hits the railing. And so we'll have a face-off at center ice. With 4:17 remaining, Regis has a 1-goal lead. Holloway will take the face-off going up against Jack Majeski. And over on the far side, Carter Lutz is able to get his stick on it, backhands it, but Morona stops it from going in deep quickly. Back over to the near side, and a battle for it here, and stepping in stride is number 28, Gleason. Gleason, blind backhand feed. Baird answers it. Stepping in over on the far side was Throckmorton. He got a stick on it. Morona being watched by Gleason, moves the puck up the wall. Baird jams at it, but again, Throckmorton holds the line, bouncing puck. And as Holloway was trying to settle that puck, if he could, he was in the high slot area, and he was alone. Padilla guides it off the boards as he was looking for Gleason. Padilla comes back, and it's swept in by Holloway. Over on the far side, fanning on it was Gleason, and tracking it down is Morona. Morona on his backhand. peeling away from pressure. Sends a pass in front of the cage over to the far side, and it's back out to center where Padilla has it. Padilla off the Regis boards, sends it back through center ice, and tumbling there was Owen. Romero, long pass, Sanis past him, icing is the call. So an offensive zone face-off is earned, or I should say given to Valor. As that long pass, and there Padilla's having a conversation with Brody Sanis. Sanis will take this face-off as he's going up against Carter Charles. Carter Charles is a left-handed stick, and Sanis the right. Charles wins the puck back to Owen. Owen punches it back down, goes over to the far side. Bridges gets there first, guides it up the wall, is able to touch it up there and move that back out to center quickly. Back in the feed, right in front. Here's the shot, glances off the glove as Nicholas Bowers had a golden opportunity to extend Regis's lead. He found himself all alone in the low slot area on that breakout, and well executed, but Chase Ruth comes up with the big save. So 3-2, Regis leads, 12:56 remaining in this third period, and Regis with the last change sends out the top D pair, Kaiser and McConnell. Buchanan off the faceoff, battled for it. Puck is moved back up the boards by Schick. A matching number 8. Buchanan takes it off his stick, and the puck squirts free. But Regis is back with Bridges on his backhand, sensing the pressure, moves it back over to the far side where it's picked back up by number 12, Bowers. Bowers sends it the length of the ice, and it's going to go for an icing call. And so this game and the pace has slowed a bit to a crawl here. We had fast action in that second period, especially to end it. Quite a few chances there. A lot of scoring in that first period, especially the end of the first period. Price touches it back, but McCall backs out of the zone, and he tries to tie up Dembeck. Coming away with the puck was Blattbat, and he leaves a pass there, and the shot on target by Bentz is snagged out of the air by Ruth. So again, this game and the flow to it has all but stopped here. Regis in control, and Zeno will take this face-off. Fekete ties him up, but Zeno is able to kick it back up to the point. And the bouncing puck lands back down in the low slot. McCall challenged by Zeno's stick. McCall again shakes off the puck, shakes off the check, looks up ice. Now he has to send it in as Walsh had to stay on sides. The bouncing puck is picked back up by Fekete. Fekete challenged down low, sends it back up to the point. McCall with it, thinks about it, and he looks for a lane. He sends it back down. It was deflected. Fekete sweeps in and corrals the puck. Fekete challenged by Bentz, jams at it as McCall is backing up and out of the zone, and Valor is unable to maintain pressure. Regis breaks it back out. Off of Kaiser's boot, Fekete touches it to McCall as Blattback continues to forecheck. Meanwhile, coming up with the puck is Padilla. The co-captain sends it off the mid-ice boards, comes back over to McCall, pressured by Blattbat, is able to get it back out to center as Payos comes up with it and reverses. Payos gets ahead of steam. He's got open ice in front of him, chopped out there by Holloway. Payos comes away with it. Payos off his backhand again, a nice little poke check. This time Holloway got to it. Payos sweeps back in to pick up the puck. He's pressured, sends it over to the vacant corner. Padilla punches it back into the Valor end. Kaiser glances over his shoulder, and he's able to send it along the shelf line past Holloway over to Rollison. Glove back down by Lutz, put back down by Ruth. Ruth holds it there, puts it back into the near side, far side corner. And with 11:05 remaining in this second period, Valor has been unable to gain any sustained offensive possession in Regis' zone. Here comes Holloway. Holloway is knocked off the puck by a matching 11, Morona. Morona with the puck, works it back up, but loses it there. Stepping in from his deep position and keeping the puck alive was Throckmorton. Puck is moved back quickly over to Morona. Morona sends it back over to Price. Price sends it in deep as Romero has time. Bearing down over on the far side is Morona, the defenseman, who steps into a forecheck position. Quickly, Andrew Gleason with the puck. Gleason has Myhill in front. Gleason picks up the puck, takes the shot, and a save goes up into the netting. Good play by Bowers and Myhill. As Myhill was opening up, he was in that center area, the slot area, but the pass never came. And so with 10:19 remaining in this third period, Regis again has an offensive zone faceoff. As Sanis continues to battle as he gets some support there from Schick. Schick on his backhand, watched by Morona. Schick sweeps it back down into the corner. Sanis with a little back pass as he was looking for Myhill. Back below, Morona chops at it. Myhill has it. Stick check by McConnell, and coming away is Majeski. Majeski with the puck, tries to feed it back through. Sanis stole it. Here's the shot, glances off a glove, and again by Myhill, and Myhill active down there, gets a couple of shots on goal. Valor needing some relief, jams at it, and Baird ices the puck with 9:44 remaining in this third period. Regis has another offensive zone face-off. Regis has been relentless this evening on the forecheck, and Valor has struggled to gain offensive zone possession in this third period. So Jacob Zeno will take the faceoff. Puck goes back into the corner as Dembeck put it right in front. And a heady play there, stolen again. Here comes Zeno's shot, and again this one glances off the glove and off the iron and back up, but not into the netting. Play continues. Puck back over to Bentz. Bentz with it, looking ahead, finds Blatbat. Blatbat's able to get a stick on it. Owen puts it back along the board, near side boards, and coming away over back behind is Jamison Charles. Jamison Charles settles things as he finds Owen back behind the cage. And again, the forecheck of Regis and the pressure applied in front of Valor's bench is effective. Battling up down low is Owen. Owen pushes his man off, comes up with the puck, and a stolen puck right in front, and another opportunity as Zeno finds a man far side. Shot, goal! Dembeck gets the goal. Zeno gets the assist, and Regis has a 4-2 lead with 8:56 remaining in the contest. 4-2 as Dembeck gets it from Zeno. So Dembeck gets his second goal of the game. Zeno gets the assist, and this comes at the 8:56 mark. So Regis's pressure has Valor in knots right now, as Valor has been unable to really have any scoring chances this third and final period. And now Regis, with a lot of emotion and all the momentum right now, is looking to take it to Valor, and Valor continues to battle. Here's Payos back down, battling with Throckmorton back below the cage. Puck squirts free as it's pried loose, and it comes back up to the point, put right back in by Kaiser. Chasing it down is Padilla as he rattles it around over to the near side. Trying to chase it there was Kaiser, and the puck is iced by Regis. So with 8:19 remaining, Valor has an offensive zone faceoff. And McConnell's line is back out there. John Baird centering this line here this evening, the senior. So Baird will take this face, or actually Majeski is going to take it. Jack Majeski. Baird is up along the wall. He's going up against Sanis. Puck is one up to the wall, but it's stripped off a stick, but not out as the line was held by Lloyd. And it was touched with the high stick. And so we'll have another face-off in the same spot as Ben Romero, the junior, got a high stick on it. So let's see if Sanis can win this one, and he does so. Romero is battling there with Baird. Baird continues to joust with him, and Bridges sweeps it over on the far side. He puts it back up to the half boards. It's chopped at by Bowers, battling forward in front of the scoring box. McConnell tries to shovel it into the Regis end. Bridges comes away with it. Bridges with a twisting clearing attempt, picked back up by Morona, challenged by Bowers. Bowers along the half wall, back up to Morona. Morona puts it back down, back below the line as Romero comes away with it. Puck is on, where is the puck? It's back behind. It seemed like nobody knew who it was. McConnell sweeps in, tries to pick it back up and move it back up to Lloyd. Can't do so as the puck is battled for in the near side corner. Tough to see exactly. Sanus up high, as stepping in is Owen, the defenseman for Valor, way deep. He's backed up and he comes away with the puck, but he's stymied as he comes off the wall. Puck comes back out as Regis has it. McConnell is back, and the pass is picked back up by Owen. Owen tries to little self-pass off the scorer's boards. Can't come up with it, and Regis has it again. Quickly, Balapat moves it over to the far side, looking for a familiar target. That's Dembeck. Dembeck takes a heavy check, but he bounces off of it, and Jamison Charles with the puck and a piano on his back, coming away with the puck and tipped to his side. Here comes Regis with it. Williams shot as it went through traffic and comes over to the near side half boards. Dembeck tries to work it off the wall. He's got Balapat down low. Balapat tucks it down. Picked back up by Jamison Charles. Balapat comes away with it. Another backhand feed, but this time it's read by Owen Walsh, number 14. Walsh, who had a couple of goals in that semifinal matchup, has been held scoreless. Puck right on the doorstep, and there's Walsh again. Walsh continues to battle. He's taken out by number 2, Zeno, as he flattened Walsh, but Walsh was looking for that goal, so familiar as he had a couple in that semifinal. Can't come up with one here this evening. Bentz with the shot. This one never got through. Puck is picked back up and put in by Holloway. Holloway sweeps it back down low. Coming away with it is Jamison Charles. Holloway backtracks off of that as he reads the play, picks off the pass, and on his backhand in the high slot area, feeds one over to the near side, but it can't be controlled, and it comes right back. Holloway in the middle. Puck is bounced off the half boards, moved back up to the point, and on the far side, Throckmorton winds the shot taken. Holloway's there, fishing for it. Holloway was looking to move it back up. Throckmorton's shot, this time off the inboards, comes back over to the near side, and with 5:34 remaining in the contest, stepping in is Throckmorton. Throckmorton gets there, but the puck escapes the zone, and Lutz has it. Lutz takes a quick little wrister, and the bouncing puck goes up and over Ruth's cage. Back below the line, here comes Kaiser. Kaiser avoids one as he's got a man on his near side. He's able to get the puck, but it's offsides as Rollison had just stepped over. You can see Payos on that far side trying to move it up ice, and they know when Payos has the puck, and they're going to put immediate pressure. They're not going to give him a lot of room. 5:12 remaining in this third period. Regis leads 4-2. Romero with the puck. He's able to get it back out to center. And a heavy check there. Picking the puck up in stride is Bowers. Bowers loses it. Price has it. Challenged by Schick. Puck comes back over to the defenseman as Kaiser's stick goes flying as Bridges got a piece of him as he tried to enter the zone. Payos comes up with the puck, but he's forced out of the zone by Schick. Payos in a phone booth, bounces and moves the puck back over to the far side. McCall has it. McCall sends it around. It rings the bathtub over to the near side as Rollison gets tied up with Bridges. McCall, the captain defenseman down there, the senior defenseman for Valor down low. Price punches the puck right in front. McCall can't get a stick on it. Price pokes it free. He tracks it down on the near side half boards, watched closely by Bridges. Price sends it back over as he had Payos in his sights. McCall chops at it, and Regis is able to clear the zone with 4:13 remaining in this third period. Valor needs 2 to tie. Payos picks up the puck and backtracks, being watched by Robbie Dembeck. Dembeck rides him in front of the Regis bench and takes him out of the play. Payos out of the play. And we've got a penalty. And let's see what the call is going to be. And Dembeck with palms up thought he made a clean check, but let's see what the call is. And it's going to go for an elbow. So Dembeck got one up high apparently. So Dembeck goes to the box, and with 3:57 remaining, Regis is on the PK with Bentz, Padilla, Holloway, and Lutz. Fekete wins the faceoff. Majeski kicks it back. Lloyd has it. Lloyd guides it back over to Buchanan as he's tumbled. And Bussey is able to poke it down into the near side corner. Tracking the puck down is Fekete. Quickly back over to Owen. Owen right-hand side, shot in front. And Buchanan is checked off the play by Padilla, who's able to clear the puck. So with 3:34 remaining in the contest, 1:35 remaining in the power play. Valor emerges again. Quickly coming up through center ice is the defenseman Lloyd. Lloyd takes the zone. He's got Buchanan behind him. Drop pass there. Buchanan feeds one back over to Owen. Buchanan straight up high with the shot. Pad save. Majeski shovels one up, and Bussey makes the save. Bussey down to his knees on that one. Makes a heady play, as all alone was Jack Majeski down low. And there you see Majeski twirling around, and then he tries to put a little sauce on that one, but Bussey was up to it, and he holds for the whistle. Payos top line out there for George Gwozdecki, as Payos is out there. Payos wins it back over to McCall. McCall quickly feeds it back over to Kaiser. Kaiser and back to Payos. Payos fans on the one-timer. Payos regathers it back in, back over to Kaiser. Kaiser shot, a big save by Bussey. Can't clear. Valor maintains control. Payos touches it back up, but the play again is red, and here comes number 28, Gleason. Gleason has Zeno with him, tries to work it past, and McCall is chasing down the puck. Zeno puts it right in front past Gleason, and with 49 seconds remaining in the power play, 2:44 remaining in this third period, Regis is able to clear the zone one more time. Evan Payos striding out on his backhand, picks up a head of steam, but he's chopped out there. And a nice play there by Holloway, as Holloway takes it from Payos. But the favor is returned by McCall. Quickly, Rollison tracked there by Bridges. Bridges forces Rollison out. There's Bentz with the puck. Bentz forces it back over to Bridges, who has time to clear, but it is deflected and up into the Regis bench. So let's see where this face-off comes with 17 seconds remaining in the power play. But the balance of it is going to be canceled, as with 17 seconds remaining, Ryder Price takes a roughing call. So Price goes to the box for Valor for a rough, and this one comes at the 2:14 mark. So we'll have 17 seconds of 4-on-4 action, and then Regis will go on the power play for the balance of the period with 2:14 remaining. And a little bit of time to spare. Quickly, here comes Lloyd. Lloyd avoids Blattbat, but he can't avoid Zeno, as Zeno gets a stick on it. Coming away with it is Majeski. Majeski weaves his way through a couple of Regis defenders, but he's taken off the puck, and Padilla settles things for Regis. As he finds Bentz over on the far side corner boards, Bentz rags some time off and finds Padilla. 1:50 remaining in the period. Regis on the power play. Bringing the puck in is Blattbat. Blattbat watched by Fekete. Fekete cancels him, and Valor is able to clear the length of the ice. Bussey holds as Sanis walks by, leaves it there for Bridges. Bridges sets up as Sanis on the right-hand side, Zeno on the left. Back over to Sanis. Sanis a little give and go. Touch play there by Blattbat. Back over to Sanis. And Zeno, his pass gets deflected off of the Valor boot. Quickly to Dembeck. He takes the line, leaves it there as Jace Ruth is out of the cage, and Valor is without the goalie. Here comes Payos. Payos all alone. Payos with the toe drag move, but a toe save is made by Bussey. Save of the game, as Bussey was left all alone, but he wasn't out to dry, as he makes a heck of a play as Payos tried to toe drag him, and Bussey got that right toe out there and makes a big save, toe to toe. Here comes Payos with the shot. It glances off of Bussey. Payos back with the puck, downside in the near side corner, finds Kaiser up high with 36 seconds remaining. Kaiser's shot, it drifts wide, and back behind the play. Payos is having a conversation with Blattbat, but Blattbat's not having any of it, and Blattbat waves at him as Payos goes to the box for the final 29 seconds of this contest. So Blattbat, I think, was saying, talk to the hand. And with 29 seconds remaining, Jace Ruth is back in the cage for Valor. So Regis, barring a miraculous final 29 seconds on the part of Valor, will move on to the championship game, as Romero holds on to the puck and is content with 19 seconds remaining. Sends it back up to Holloway. Holloway watched. Holloway holds on to that puck as he finds Lutz. Lutz curling out of the corner. Will hold it on the side of the circle. Lutz is challenged there, takes a couple of shots. Romero sneaks in there. Gleason with the puck. Delivers it right back. Holloway as the buzzer sounds. Puts one on Ruth for good measure. And Regis wins 4-2 as they defeat Valor, and they gain redemption here this evening. And the question is, can they win the CPHL championship, and who will they face? As I mentioned, it was looking like Fort Collins, at least in that second period, and we'll try and get an update for you and pass it along if we can. And the two rivals here salute each other with a good stick tap to each other as Regis Jesuit wins on big goals. And there you like to see Jake McCall having a good conversation. There's Owen Walsh along with Balapat. And the Regis coaching staff and George Gwozdecki, the same with Dan Woodley. So quite a game. Congratulations to Regis as they move on into the championship game, and there's Padilla having a conversation with McCall as well. So a lot of friends on these teams, and it's good to see these teams and these players congratulate each other as they respect each other in these two programs. Final score, Regis wins 4-2. They move on to the championship. This has been Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to having you at our next telecast.